Hi guys, welcome to Tech Trick Tutorial. Today we're going to talk about how to create a form on Webflow. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dive right in. Now, what we're going to discuss today is how you could utilize and create your own forms to collect data from your different users. So we will demonstrate to you on how you will be able to create your own through Webflow over here. So right now we're currently in the dashboard. So let's create our new website first. Let's start from scratch. Click on new site and we will be able to show you everything absolutely at the start. So create site over here. You could use any template that you want. The way or the method to be able to do this is essentially the same. So we're simply going to show you how to do it. And over here right now, this is our design. We currently have no background, no nothing. It's a simple start from scratch website. So to be able to utilize and create a website, a form, you're simply going to add the elements. So you're simply going to click on this option over here, add elements. And as you scroll down over here, you will be able to see this section where it says form block. Over here under the forms, these are the different things that you can put together, combine together to be able to build your own forms. So for example, the most basic one is the form block. When you click or drag the form block, you will be able to see this block over here. And this is the most basic form that you could have. It will get a name, an email address from your users. So let's fix our form right now. Let's select our form block in general. Let's click here, form block, and let's adjust the padding for the meantime so that we can see it more properly. There we go. Then you can position it wherever you would like it to be. Let's say I would like to position it right here. Let's increase the section over here. There we go. Lessen this one. And there we go. Now we have our form over here on the left side. You can adjust the location of your form through the spacing options over here, like the padding and stuff. And you can add some other things over here on the right side, maybe a photo or a quote, anything you would like to add to your page. After this, you could add more forms by clicking on the add option over here, the add elements. And like what we saw earlier, there is different things that you could add. You could add form blocks, labels, input, text area, checkbox, video button, select, recaptcha, and submit button over here. We already have a submit button over here, so you don't have to worry about that. You could move the submit button wherever you would like. There we go. And you could also edit the text to have it to be in the center if you would like. Let's see if we will be able to edit this. Show all settings, and over here we could edit or change the text from this and turn it into something else. Now let's Control Z for now, and let's fix our button. There we go. And we could move it around, going to our padding again here by using the margin over here. If ever you would like it to be on the right side, you could put it on the right side. There we go. Now, as you can see here, this is our field label. Basically, just a label on what this means over here, what the text field means. And you could have this for each and every text field that you would like to have. This is to guide your users on what they should enter in this section. You can also click on the text field over here. You could see the name over here, or you could add a placeholder so that you could help guide your users more. For example, let's say here, EG, enter your full name. There we go. And now we have that. And you can also see other settings over here like required or autofocus. We can enable required over here, meaning that your users will have to enter their name before they can proceed or before they can even submit the form. You can also autofocus over here. And there's a type over here. As you can see, when you click this, we have plain, email, password, phone number, and number over here. So basically, if you select email, it will have a format where it will require you to enter a valid email before it considers whatever you type there as valid. Right now, it is currently in plain settings because this is just for your name. So over here on the email, you could change the email over here, change it to email. Then you could add your example over here. Let's say G email at gmail.com, stuff like that. Depending on what type of Gmail or email type that you want, you could put in the email address there. For example, if you would like to have it as a yahoo.com, you can simply type there as well. But this is just an example. Now, right now we only have 2 text fields. So what happens if you would like to add more? Of course, you're simply going to click on add over here and go back to the forms. And you're first going to add a label. You're going to add a label over here. You're simply going to drag it there. And then we can add another input over here. Simply drag it. Then there we go. We have another part of our label. Now we can change this to phone number. Phone number. There we go. Then we could click on our text field, change it to phone. And there we go. You could add more placeholder over here. Like for example, you could type in whatever your phone number is, how much or how many numbers there is for your specific country. And there we go. We have another one for phone number. And we could add more elements. Let's try and adding other types like a text area. There we go. We have a text area over here where they can type in whatever information that they want to add. Let's say review of website. There we go. You can add a label and like they could type here what they think of the website that you are presenting to them or whatever this form is for. You could add information over here. You could add a recaptcha. There we go. Now you have an I am not a robot over here option. Then you could add more. You have radio button and select over here. Select is like a drop bar. There we go. Then you could add settings over here, like the different options. You have first option, second option, third option over here. You could have this as like the different options, and you could also use the radio button and the checklist over here as some type of option selection as well. There we go. You could add more and more checkboxes over here. Then you could edit them, edit the specific section by clicking on the specific thing. And then you could see over here on the right side, like more specific settings, like visibility and hidden, stuff like that, source, state, success, error, stuff like that. And when I select on our form, like the form itself, form block, you can also see here all the different components of your form right now, and you will be able to see it. And as you can see here on the right side, we have the form block settings. We have normal, which is this one. Let's exit our navigator for now. Normal, this is what you're going to see. Success, this is what the people will see when they successfully finish the survey or finish your form. You can edit that text over here. You can change it to however you want. You can also change the color of this thing if you want. You can make it visible or hidden. There we go. And going back here, let's go and click on our form block over here. This is the success right now. This is what you would see, and this is what the error section would see. As you can see, oops, something went wrong while submitting the form. This is what you would see. And you can also see other attributes and different settings over here on the right side. Now you could simply compile together the different forms that you can think of. You're not limited to the forms. You could also add typography, CMS, basic elements over here, and like add them to your parts over here so that you could have a section. You're not limited to only using the form blocks over here. I think you could add, for example, let's go and look for image. You could add an image inside your form over here, as you can see. Wherever you would like to add an image. Then if you would like to delete, simply select the section that you would like to delete. Click on backspace and you will be able to delete the specific section. For example, the checkbox. There we go. And you can also see how it would look like on a tablet, mobile phone, and portrait over here. Right now, it's not really working because we haven't set it up to be on auto layout. So that's why it's doing this. But this is what it will look like on a computer. And you could add more things that you would like and add more information, design your page however you would like, and you could use this video as a guide on how you could use the different text or the different form elements as you can see right now over here. You can also click on the submit button over here, and you could see the settings over here on the right side, like the redirect URL if ever you would like to redirect them. For example, the form is for downloading a specific file or downloading a specific application. You can simply add the URL over here of what you would like them to be redirected to. And also change the mention over here, like none or whatever, we could put that. And then for waiting, when they click this, of course, there will be a waiting message, and then you can adjust the text over here. And that's it, guys. That is how you will be able to create a form in Webflow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.